certain things like wearing the white helmets in OTAs and weekend. Just how have you seen him change since you've sort of seen this entire journey?
Yeah, I'll put it this way. I talk to a lot of guys from other teams. Guys that I look up to as far as guys like Larry Fitzgerald, just an example. Talk to those guys, and that's kind of what I portray to them of Coach Zim, and just a guy who's willing to adapt. And that's maybe not his MO, but he's willing to do it because he wants to do it what it takes to win. And it's not always going to be the case. But he's willing to listen, and we've had just done such a great job of having that conversation. Whether anything changes from it or not, it's always in the best interest of the team. And just having those conversations has been awesome. And I think that goes to him, management, and then just the leadership of this team.
Adam, talking about the best interests of the team, some people are saying like Justin Jefferson is not going to see double coverages. He's got to work on maybe not getting frustrated, but that's better for the team because it means you're open or someone else is open. You've seen rookies kind of go through that progression here with Diggs. Do you give them advice in that situation, or have you had talks to them about that?
Yeah, we talk through all kinds of things, right? We both love the game of football. We both love to make plays. We both like to help the team win, and that's why we're here. So we talk through all kinds of things, and just my experience. I always try to shed light on my experience, right? From playing this game for a while now. And so, yeah, like I said, we've talked through those situations, and again, he's such a good guy and such a great teammate that I don't think he's the type of guy that's going to get frustrated with those situations. He's just going to take it head on and know that that's a compliment. When teams are doubling you and putting a lot of attention on you, that's a compliment, and it makes you work harder, and that's the type of guy he is.
Adam, last year you had no OTAs, no minicamp. Guys were just kind of rolling in. You were in acclimation period right now. How different, if at all, the first few practices of camp feel this time around?
Well, I'll say this: it's just the guys in this locker room, me included, we love to play football, and we love to be on the practice field. And you can say what you want about OTAs and all that, but man, it's fun to be on this football field. And so I think just the development of this team, just the chemistry that we've been able to build over the summer, and then now going into camp, I think those are the things that pay dividends, and we're excited. We're excited to be on the field. I mean, you could see it when we first came out for that first practice and you saw fans in the stands, because you hear about it, you knew it was going to happen, but until it actually, you get out there and you see the fans, you see the excitement of the players, right? Like, guys are having a smile on their face. They're excited to be here because this is why we play. It's a kids game. We get to play in front of fans, and it's fun for us to be in those situations, especially after going through last year.
And do you remember in the late 90s when you was watching Jimmy Smith and Keenan McCardell?
I do, yeah, for sure. I don't want to date Coach here, but those were I definitely remember watching him. It was a long time ago, but I definitely remember watching him, hearing about his name. And then even when he got into coaching, hearing his name talked about as one of the better wide receiver coaches out there, and just what he's able to do coming from a player's perspective, that's gone through it for a lot of years. What was he, 16, 17 years? That's pretty impressive. So the cool thing about that is he relates to so many different guys, right? Veterans, rookies. He relates to so many guys and has so much knowledge and information. And when you take advantage of that, it's pretty special and very fortunate to have him.
Has he shown you any of his film from those days?
Well, we gave him a little fine today because we call it the living in the past fine. And so he was talking about one game where he had 3 touchdowns, and so we had to give him a little fine, a little ding for living in the past. But no, we enjoy when he brings up some of that stuff because, again, it's just experience, right? It's just like me when I talk to the young guys. It's just coming from experience. They can use it how they want to, but it's just when you have that experience, it's fun to be able to share it and talk about it, and we still like to have fun with it too.
He was credited for the way he grinds, despite his resume. Can players tell when he goes the extra mile?
Yeah, you can tell that it means a lot more to him than just just what he's done in his past. He genuinely loves being on the football field. You don't play 17 years in the league if you don't love football. You just don't. I don't care who you are. And you also don't get into coaching after playing 17 years if you don't love football and love teaching and coaching. So, again, we're very blessed and lucky to have him.
Adam, you and Justin take a lot of the attention. I'll let Brian. You and Justin take a lot of the attention, especially in the passing game. But this year, without Kyle, Irv is expected to step into that role. What do you think is in store for Irv in 2020?
Well, he's another one of those guys, like when I talk about Justin, he just loves the game of football. He's such a great teammate. And I hate to just saying all these cliche things, but it's so true. And it's hard for me to express how much how much love I have for those guys because of that, because of what great teammates they are, how much work they put in the off seasons. I see him busting his tail when he doesn't have to. Not when he's here on the football field, but when he's away from the building, at home, he's busting his tail, trying to prepare to help this team win games. And that's the type of guy he is. And again, we're lucky to have him. And I think there's some big things in store for him because of that. The teams are going to have to adjust. They're going to have to play certain guys certain ways, and that's going to give other guys opportunities to make plays, and he's one of them.